Hello dears, welcome to Beauty with a Heart. I'm Li-Ling, also known as Lulu. Today I'll be sharing this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, testing and review. So let's get started. I'm not sure if I'm blind. I just discovered this at Guardian Pharmacy recently, so maybe this is a new product. And somehow I'm just very drawn by this liquid foundation. I don't know why. I mentioned in my earlier videos, since the first day that I started to explore into the world of makeup, I'm not into foundation. So for my usual days, I will totally skip the foundation step or just apply the primer alone. But for the last 2 years, I'm very intrigued by the Korean glowy dewy look. So I started to explore more into the dewy look. My preference for foundation is luminous, healthy look, light to medium coverage. But this foundation defines my preference. Maybe it's time for me to change. This foundation is mattifying and it gives a full coverage. So I don't know why I'm drawn to this. This, as you can see, is made of frosted glass and comes with this so-called unique dropper applicator. I'm not sure how unique this is. I thought all dropper applicator comes in this form. So I'm going to do a test right now. I will apply this liquid foundation onto my face straight. And by the end of the day, I will do a check-in and also to give you a review about it. For a more accurate result, I will just apply the foundation alone on my skin. So meaning I will not apply any other face makeup products like powder, primer, blusher, highlighter, contour, spray or bronzer. And I will use these 2 different tools to apply on my face to see if there's any differences. I'll apply this liquid foundation on the left side of my face with this face buffer brush. This is a very fluid foundation. I just use my finger to tap on it first. Okay, forgot to share with you, I have some pigments, some freckles around the cheek, and a lot of clogged pores over here. So not sure whether you can see from the camera. I realize there's a small pimples over here. Sorry dears, I'm not sure whether you can hear lots of noise going on. There is construction going on. And my area here is very noisy because there's construction of a EC, executive condo, just next to my block. And we are nearby airbase. So from Monday to Sunday, we are always hear airplanes flying here and there. Not just any other airplanes, but fighter plane. Very noisy. Okay, spread some to the neck for consistency. Okay, the next half of my face, which is on my right hand side, I'll use the sponge blender to blend. I have combination skin, oily T-zones and dry U-zone, and I have a lot of clogged pores. dark circles And during the time of the month, I will also have 1 or 2 pimples popping out. I forgot where I hear this saying from. As we get older, we don't have pimples. Who says so? I'm still having pimples now. Okay, now I'm using this dense sponge blender to blend my skin. I think it covers a bit of my dark circles, so I no need to apply concealer. Okay, I put more to see first. Seems like this. Okay, cover more first. I think for some reason, I'm not sure, is it because of lighting or what? The left side that I'm used to blend with the brush, and the side that I used to blend with the sponge, with the brush I think it seems more dewy, and this side with the sponge is more matte. Okay, I will touch up my eye makeup and lips makeup, then I will check in, and later on I will share with you my reviews about this foundation. So, see you later! Okay, I'm back. So now I'm done with my eye makeup and my lip makeup. Okay, the weather forecast is 30 degrees today and it's gonna be having some thunderstorm. Time now is 11:07. Then let's see. I think I know why I don't like full coverage foundation, because my bumps is shown more obvious. See? Cut off more bumping. Okay, check in later. Bye bye. Check in time. Now it's 11:06 p.m. About 12 hours apart. Today is quite a tiring day. I'm running to a few places and it was quite a cooling day, so I didn't sweat much as well, but I'm those kind of person that don't sweat much to begin with. I just took a long walk home, so yeah, you can see that my face started to get oily. Throughout the day, I didn't do any touch-up and blotting, so I just leave my skin as it is. In the morning, I forgot to read what it claims to do. This Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation claims to: it's lightweight and non-oily texture that feels like a second skin, provides a long-lasting full coverage without mask effect, and creates an even complexion, with high-definition finish for camera-ready skin. So that means we can use this foundation and keep taking pictures to post on Instagram. Dermatologically tested and shaped before use, and this is cruelty free and paraben free. So after about 12 hours on my face, you can see actually my nose area here is very shiny, and my forehead here. Not sure whether you can see the sheen. The lighting, I think you can see that it's very oily. In fact, I think after an hour that I applied this foundation, my nose starts to get oily. And okay, not sure if you can see. I think the camera can't really pick up, but lines is showing here. Line is showing here. See here? But I would say whatever foundation I applied, these two lines, little lines here, will be obvious. So it's not just this foundation that will do it. And you can can see a lot of cloud pores. I think I would not prefer full coverage foundation instead. It shows my bumps more obvious. It becomes more bumpy. See over here and here, especially around the chin here. Not sure whether you can see, because the lighting is very bright. Around here. Okay, the fine lines under the eyes is obvious, but it's not due to the foundation. It's because I already have fine lines over here at the dark circles area. But I realize there's an additional bonus. I have oily eyelid, so whatever eyeliner I've tried on so far, it will definitely smudge on me. And today I'm using this CA liquid eyeliner. And surprisingly, with the combination of this Catrice foundation and this eyeliner, yes, it does smudge here also, as you probably can see, but I will say it has very minimal smudging, because without this foundation it smudges much more. For oxidation wise, I find that it does oxidize on my skin, because as not sure whether you can see, my face is much darker than my neck right now. Zooming in, see whether you can see. As for the effect between the two different tools used, the brush and the sponge, after a while, like maybe 2 hours later, I find that there's not much difference. On the left side over here, I'm using the brush, and on this side, I'm using the sponge. Not much difference. Okay, so the conclusion for this liquid foundation is, it is very fluid. See? It mattifies the skin, it creates a smoother and more even skin tone, it's paraben free, cruelty free. I don't think it can control oil very well, because I think about 1 hour later my nose, which is the oily part, starts to shine. And it's more shining right now by the end of the day. There's only 4 shades available, but on the shelf I can only find 2 colors. So the color range is very limited. I'm wearing the darkest color 0401 Beige. So I think this color is not for dears with darker skin tone than mine. So I only recommend this foundation for dears with oily skin, or combination oily skin, or whoever wants to have a matte look but don't wish to spend so much money. This is only 12.50 Sing dollar. For dears with dry skin, I will recommend you to avoid this foundation. But for whatever reason that you want to apply, maybe you like to mix it with some facial oil, some moisturizer or moisturizing primer. If you use it alone, it can be too drying on your skin. I'm going to remove the foundation on this facial wipe and see how much amount is left. Start from the forehead. See, still a lot of amount. Not to forget to remove the makeup and foundation on the neck. Okay, the next half of the face. Consider quite considerable amount left. After about 12 hours, this is considered good enough. But seriously, on this kind of cooling weather, it stated that it lasts for 24 hours. I don't really think so. Because in Singapore, the weather is very hot and humid, and after a while we will all sweat. So I don't really think that it will last 24 hours for our climate. But today I'm not applying any other face makeup products like powder, concealer or anything else. So I guess the performance will be much more enhanced if we apply powder and help to set the foundation. It will be more long lasting. So my advice is, if you want to use under this kind of hot and humid climate, it's better to set with your powder. Okay, I will use a second piece to see how much is left. Ooh. See? Still a bit of the amount. Usually I would prefer to use this kind of facial wipe to wipe off away the makeup, because I can track how much amount is left on my skin. Flipping to the other side. See, on the left side, there's still remaining amounts left here. That means to say the staying power is actually quite good, because I already wear it for about 12 hours. Okay, flipping on the other side. Okay, so I think yes, if you want to use this Catrice liquid foundation, it will be better for you to spend more time to remove the makeup entirely, otherwise you'll clog your pores further. Because usually I will just use one facial wipe and it's enough to remove everything. But this is the second sheet of facial wipe. Okay, done! So, it has good staying power. That's all for my sharing today. Hope you find this useful. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for you. You yourself, as much as anybody else in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, please help me to comment, subscribe and like this video. Thank you very much for your help. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!